Okay, welcome back to bodybuilding.co.uk. I have on the stage with me at BodyPower now, very, very fortunate to have with us the world's #1 fitness model, Greg Plitt, all the way from the United States. How are you, Greg? Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
You're here at the Expo this weekend with Metrex.
Yes.
How long have you been working with Metrex now?
I've been with Metrex ever since I started this industry about 6 years ago, man. They are, a great company and total family for me. So I feel honored to be with them and be here, represent them. I was here last year at the UK for the BodyPower Expo. Growing tremendously in the size. What does that say? It says everybody here has that same level of passion for something, of excellence, to improve their life in whatever genre it is. So coming here and seeing such growth, and I'll tell you, I always say to people, it's like, champions, they come in pairs of two because they battle themselves into perfection. We're here as a collective group of everybody with the same mission in hand. When you put that kind of surroundings around an environment like this, with the best of the information and education and supplementation, gym apparatus, for a weekend of just the amount of information you get is just an explosion of success in a positive way of changing your life for what you want, man, making your dreams a reality. And it's just a high energy octane thing here, and it's proud to be part of it, so it's cool.
There's a lot of that energy floating around here, isn't there? And,
yeah, you can almost bottle it. It's so thick, you can cut it with a knife.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like you've alluded to as well, the Expo is so much bigger than it was last year, and it's getting bigger and bigger every year now.
And I think it's kind of a testament for a lot of things. Obviously the management of the people who put this together, right? The exposure of that. But also if you look at the economy right now, there's a lot of tough times for everybody, financially, emotionally. So what I've always found, like in those kind of like depressions, or recessions in financial terms, something that's free is fitness. To go for a jog, to find that natural high of life, to overcome some things, the sweat equity of life. It's free, it's non-subjective. The gym, you get what you put into it. It's the fairest form of society. And in these depression states, we kind of get knocked on our ass a little bit. And where do we find the intestinal fortitude to stand back up and reface those endeavors? For a lot of people, they find fitness in these genres, And it's something that will always be with you. For me, it's been like therapy. Some people go to shrinks and psychiatrists to get some work and some help. I've always gone to that gym, the place where the voices of the world come to a whisper. I hear myself think. It's a total stress relief, And I connect my mind, body. There's nothing like when you come out of the gym and you feel that natural high, and you've worked yourself and you've gone to the limits and beyond. You're just improving yourself. You're going to go to bed that night stronger than when you woke up that morning. That makes for an invincible combination of mind, body, and spirit together. And if you can do that every day, it's not a matter of if, just when your life turns into what you want, But you gotta be willing to pay those payments of sweat equity, You gotta be willing to risk failure for the reward of success,
Absolutely, yeah. That's a fantastic perspective to put on things. I know the readers of the website, when they read this, they're probably going to be able to put a new perspective on their own training because of that. Because I know a lot of people see their training and their fitness goals as a purely physical thing.
Nothing in life's physical. Everything starts with a mental outlook. The reason why you're going to the gym, and on my website, gregplitt.com, I go into all this stuff, and this is really what it's all about. You're going to the gym for a reason. The reason is it's a different variety for everything. But do not go to the gym for the means to, the gym is a means to the end. The gym is not the end. You know what I mean? So like growing up for me, I was heavily into sports.
Okay.
When I first started out. That's how I got initiated into working out. At a young age, I was doing push-ups and sit-ups, and it wasn't for the vanity of the mirror, that I looked good, in the mirror and everything else, and that's why I was doing my push-ups. No, it's because when I played baseball or something, I was quicker and faster. So I saw the benefit of hard work. So basically what it was telling me, if I did this right, I had more success in this arena. So I saw that correlation there. So I started working hard and hard in the gym for sports. Then when I got into the military, my gym time was still the same, but the means to it was different type of workout dictated to my end state goal of where I wanted to go, to be a good soldier, And now into fitness modeling, again, the gym, the means to the end to be a successful fitness model with now over 200 covers, to hone in on my weaknesses, and when I came up short, why? It's a nice report card, so I can reapply my efforts more effectively to make it most efficient time in there and repair that weak chain in the chain of life, to be the best I can be. And at the end of the day, that's all I really can control. The rest of it's You can't always control everything, you know?
No.
All you can do is be the best you can and show up. And that's really the difference, I think, from a winner to a loser. The winner has the ability to show up. He always shows up. You know, even though he gets knocked on his ass, he finds that intestinal fortitude, stand back up and reface that challenge, you know? If you throw enough shit against the wall, eventually something sticks, you know? And that's another great thing I want to tell you, your viewers too. Yeah, some people think, you know, oh, I don't have the genetics for it. I don't have the potential, you know, all this stuff. And so they shoot themselves in the foot. You know, they start thinking negatively, that I can never do it because I don't have the genetics. I guarantee you, in every single feat, in every single triumph, every single hero we look up to, a role model, they have failed 1,000,000 times before they ever succeeded. So at the end of the day, what matters isn't the genetics, isn't the potential. What matters is a perseverance to always go to battle, you know? Willing to accept failure as a positive, you know? To always push past where your current barriers are. Every day to pay your dues. That guy will have his hand raised at the end of the day, you know?
That is, to hear such a positive perspective, I've got to be honest with you, it's been a really long weekend here at the Expo, hasn't it? And you know, it's getting to the point now where we're coming to the end, and even I'm getting a little bit tired, even though I'm enjoying everything I'm doing. I'm listening to what you're saying there and your perspective. I'm energised.
Good, man.
I'm feeling like you just woken me up, Greg. It's unbelievable.
Oh, well,
it's unbelievable.
I've done my job then, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I hope that everybody that watches the interview gets the same input from it, because it really is a refreshing outlook. Yeah. Now, what I'd like to do is find out a little bit more about you and your fitness career. Obviously, I know that you've been in the fitness modelling industry for 6 years now.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, I got into it right at the end of my military career.
Okay.
Basically, always involved with sports, always working out, always in shape, enjoyed that passion of being healthy, you know? You know, I think when you're in shape, life is more fun. You get to run through it instead of walk through it. The world becomes your playground. So I was always very active in that. I went to West Point U.S. Military Academy.
Okay.
Went through that, got commissioned as an officer, as an Army Ranger. And at the time, I was a company commander in charge of 180 some guys. And I was just in a hotel lobby, and I was sitting there and just minding my own business, and actually, you know, with my buddies getting drunk is what we were doing, and having a good time. And this guy came up to me. He was an agent. I didn't know him for the likes of me, but he was there for some convention of agent talents and stuff. You know, I didn't know what it was all about. And he goes, "Hey, are you here for the convention?" I go, "No." I mean, he looked kind of weird, man. He looked kind of like creepy. So I said, "Bro, whatever you're here for, I'm not here for that, man." I'll rest assured that's the case. Anyway, he gave me his card. I did some back research and I looked him up, man. Found he was a legit agent. I called him up because I don't ever want to sit back and wonder what if on life, you know? So I gave it a chance, you know? I called him, I go, "What do you think, man? I come up there and we'll do some shoots." He goes, "Let's do it." I went up there, we did a test shoot, landed the cover of Muscle and Fitness for the U.S. right out of the gate, the first job, you know? And they go, "Wow, you're so lucky, man. You're so lucky." And since then, it's been about 200 covers. You know, I've been, you know, on TV shows and films, a lot of acting work. I've been doing infomercials and, product design, all kind of cool stuff. And it all started from then. And people are like, "Wow, so right place, right time. You were lucky, right? Is that how it is?" And I go, "Yeah, there is a degree of luck, but what luck really is having a passion towards something you believe in, and that you're training that every single day in and day out. You train that, and you believe in it, and you master it, and you remaster with no one watching. Hoping one day that your talent that's perfected collides with an opportunity to show it off." And that's what it was for me. I believed in health, I believed in fitness, I was always training, I was always in good shape because I enjoyed that. And one day it collided with an opportunity that someone could, you know, introduce to me a way of using that. And that's how it started.
Well, absolutely, because what I was going to say, it was the fact that you were in great shape on the day you got seen that was, you know, that was the thing that got you where you were.
It sure was, yeah.
Sure, the opportunity arose. There might have been a degree of luck or fate or coincidence there, but man, you're the one that put the years of hard work into being in shape. So that's something else for people to take on board as well, isn't it? You know,
it really is, man. I think everyone's life has so many opportunities that come and go, and the successful people have the ability to notice them for one and to react to them. You know, the people that are unsuccessful, it's because they're stuck in depression. They're stuck feeling sorry for themselves. So the opportunities are just passing them by like a parade. They don't even notice them because mentally they're that person before the phone call, feeling all lethargic and tired. Feel sorry for me, not seeing all these opportunities to get it up and get going and change their life. They don't see it because they're not in it to win it. They're lost, you know? And again, it's because mentally they've eluded that to their lives. and it's just it's a cancer. You know, it'll kill you, and your max potential will never come to fruition. You know.
So what are your plans for the future?
You know, I've been working on some things in the last 4 years. One's a product that's coming to market, and you know, it's been you know, it's an amazing product, and we finally got it made from China. It's coming. We're shooting the commercial now. It comes out at the end of this year. It's called Metaball, and it's pretty spectacular what it provides. It fills a big void in the market that's not there yet, but it's been a non-stop struggle for 4 years. We've got a new drink line coming up. We got a couple TV shows coming up. We got a lot of great things coming. But you know, I think success is something that should speak for itself. You know, if you have to talk it up, you cheapen the accomplishment altogether. So, you know, I don't really talk too much about what the future is going to hold.
Okay.
If it goes the way I want it to go, you'll hear about it. You know what I mean? And now I've had amazing opportunities come and go. You know, I've had them fall through my fingertips. I had them dissolve right in front of me. And I wonder why, man, why? So easy to get upset and throw in the towel. Again, it's that perseverance always showing up. Any single one of them is a game changer. It's a life changer.
Well, talking of time, Greg, I've taken up a lot of yours already.
Oh, I really appreciate it, man.
I've really enjoyed it.
Thanks, man.
You've left me feeling pumped. Greg Plitt.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very
man.
much.
All right, man.